clicking my video and joining me on my corner of the interwebs. My name is Sally. For those who are joining me for the first time, I'd like to say a big shout out to my new subscribers. Hey, what's up? And my returning subscribers, what's up? What's good? How you been? Okay, on to this video. So today we're talking about love, sex, and marriage. So I'm gonna paint a scenario for you people, for you guys. There's a man and a woman, they're in a relationship. Then they start to have sex in their relationship. Okay, so because they're having sex, at some point in their sexual lives they have a baby, and suddenly feelings for this woman, his feelings towards this woman suddenly disappear. He doesn't love her anymore. Okay, but he's obligated to stay in the relationship because he has a child now, so he wants to take care of his child, his responsibility. So they're moving together, they have this baby, life goes on, they're co-parenting. They're not really co-parenting, like they're living together, so they're parenting this child is growing up good, and everything seems to be going as per usual. But now, because there's no feelings anymore for this woman, this man starts choosing in jail, like eating outside, going to look for another woman, preferably the woman that he would want to get married to, right? Please note, he's not married to his baby mama. They're not married, they're just living together and raising a child together, right? So he goes outside looking for other women and women that he'd want to eventually marry, and this in turn causes drama in now this situationship, because this woman is wondering, wait, I have your child, why are you not looking at me, why are you looking at other women? And she's now doing everything possible in her mind to try and salvage this relationship and try to make him love her, for lack of a better word. I don't like you make him, but anyway, she's doing everything she possibly can to make you fall back in love with her, right? Now this is a real life scenario that happened to one of my girlfriends, who has graciously allowed me to talk about this, not mentioning any names, and it's also happened to me before, where a guy who's in a kamistay, kamistay is now the scenario, relationship with a person, and he's hitting on me, right? But now there are a few questions that I have that I need answers to, and I'm hoping the brothers out there who are watching this video, you can hit the comment section down below and tell me what is going on, what is in your mind, what you guys are thinking, right? Here's my question: how does all of a sudden your feelings for your baby mama disappear once the child has come? Does that make sense? Like, you loved her before, you guys were all couple goals, posting on Instagram and doing all these things, and then suddenly a baby comes and then you hate her guts. How? I don't understand. Those feelings cannot miraculously disappear in one day because a child has come. It only means you are in this relationship for the smash. That's it. For the sex. You get? Why didn't you make that clear in the beginning stages in 2019? Like, there's a lot of weird shit out there, and this is one of those things. Men have become so bold enough to ask you, hey, are we smashing or not? And even women are doing these things as equally bold, but that's in our video. But what I want to know is, where did these feelings go? How did they miraculously just disappear now that there's a baby on the way? That doesn't make sense to me. You get? Now, I need to put this disclaimer out there. Like, okay, first of all, this is my opinion. Correct me when I'm wrong. I'm a mom, okay? I'm someone's baby mama, okay? I'm not married to him. Shit happened. That's life. and I understand where these baby mamas are coming from, and I understand what they must be going through because I went through those things. But y'all need to understand one thing. This nigga is not obligated to get married to you because you guys have a child together. He's not obligated. Here's my reason. From the beginning, the fact that right now he's eating outside, he's just a ninja, he didn't love you in the first place. That's just my logical thinking. Because if he did love you and a baby came, then eventually, like, even after the child was born, because you know it's pregnancy, it takes time. Like, there's all these other things happening with the pregnancy. Even after the pregnancy, there would have been even a talk or plans of you two getting married, you know. But there is none. You find couples who the child is 5 years old, the child is even 10 years old, but it's a mistake that he's not legally married to this woman. He's not obligated if he doesn't love you. Because you see, the man is also human. He's trying to look out for his happiness. Okay? And for whatever reason, you're not making him happy. So why would you force him to stay in a relationship when all he's gonna harbor is resentment for you? That ain't cool. What's BS also to me, which I think is shady, is for this nigga to stay in a relationship where you know very well you're not in love with this person and you're harboring resentment. And because you have resentment, you're going to play outside and cause this woman to have all these feelings. That's shady to me. If you don't love her, then you two need to sit down like adults and have a conversation about it and say, okay, wait, look, I'm here for my child. I'm gonna take responsibility. I'm gonna do whatever it is as a father for this child, or as a mother for this child. But me and you, I don't see it working. Is there a way, like, can we co-parent? Like, we need to let go of each other, you know. And also you find people getting into marriages for the wrong reasons. Perhaps she wanted money, and now that she's pregnant, now she has to stay because she really didn't like this guy, or he wanted sex and now she's pregnant, he has to stay, you know. And you find, like, now it's pastors killing each other over the stupidest shit because of resentment or anger or getting married for the wrong reasons. Guys, love is not rocket science. It isn't. Love is 1 Corinthians 13. Hey, I need my Bible for this one. I need to get my Bible for this one. 1 Corinthians 13 is, I call it the love chapter in the Bible, where it talks about love and what love is. And love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It's not proud. It's not rude. It's not self-seeking. Not easily angered. Does not keep a record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails. Love never fails. You get? That's what love is. A friend of mine once told me, with this chapter, replace the word love with your name. Like, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy. Now replace it with your name. Sally is patient. Sally is kind. Sally does not envy, does not boast. Sally is not proud, is not rude. All these things about what love is. Are you those things? Are you those things? If you're not those things, what are you doing in a relationship? The whole essence or the message of the Bible is love. God's love for us and how we are supposed to love each other. Hence Jesus. That's why he came down as man to teach us how to relate to one another. But that's a Bible study for another day. We're talking about love, sex, and marriage. People have put love and sex on the same level. They're not on the same level. Love is not sex and sex is not love. The Bible does not, there's no way in the Bible that says love is sex. Ain't nowhere in the Bible that says that. You understand? Now, let me tell you something. Sex is amazing. Okay? It's the most amazing feeling that you'll ever experience if you ever do experience it. But I am now a big advocate for abstinence. If I could turn back time and do one thing different in my 20s, is not have sex. I would have waited for the right person. The person that I would want to get married to. You know? I would wait. But I had sex for the wrong reasons. Now, And that's why I'm preaching abstinence. But if you must have sex, protect yourself. Okay? All these reasons of couples getting married and then not getting married, like having sex and then a baby pops up and then suddenly feelings for each other. Like, you people don't know what a condom is. There's ways you can protect yourself from pregnancy. And not just pregnancy, there's diseases out there still, in the atmosphere. Like, guys, we don't know what a condom is. And then women do this a lot. The responsibility of protecting yourself is not the man's alone, it is also yours. If he doesn't have a condom, have one. If he wants to hit it raw, then perhaps he's not the one for you. You get? If you must have sex, perhaps. Because that's how people get pregnant. They have unprotected sex. That's how people get pregnant. And you as a dude, why would you want to hit it raw, knowing full well you're not going to want to take responsibility of a child? That's shady. That's some BS, and y'all need to stop it. Humans are so confusing. But I digress. Anyway, love and sex are not in the same room. They're two different things. Marriage is a sacred entity designed by God for two people who have the best interests for each other to spend the rest of their lives with each other, loving each other and loving God. You understand? So why would you be getting in a marriage or situationship? Like, okay, come and stay, for example. There was a time in Kenya. In Kenya, it was like considered a marriage, like a legal marriage, and people in come-and-stay relationships now are given that opportunity, like to sign marriage certificate things. I don't know about that now. I need to do more research on it, perhaps, and then I'll get back to you on that one. But come-and-stay is not a marriage, in my opinion. It is not. Marriage is where two people present themselves before God and two witnesses, preferably their parents, and declare to each other and to God that this is the person that they're going to spend the rest of their life with. They're going to take care and love and nurture and build. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. That's what marriage is. Now, if you're the type of person who isn't ready for marriage, please do not go lying to other people. Oh, I love you. Oh, let's do this. And then when it's time for you to make a commitment comes, you ain't ready. How is this? That does not make sense to me. Something has got to give. Guys, we have to be kinder to each other. We seriously have to be kinder to each other. We can't just be hurting each other's feelings. And because you see, men hurt women, and because now women are hurt, they become broken, and then because of the brokenness they retaliate and hurt men, and then those men hurt other women, and the cycle continues. Guys, we need to break the cycle. Seriously, we need to break the cycle. All I'm saying is abstain. Wait for the right person. Wait to truly and honestly and openly be in love. And marry the person who is your friend. There's a reason why the old folks keep telling us marry your friend. Because yes, in marriage there are days where you are not going to be in love with this person. And your friendship is what's holding you together. I'm not married, I don't know these things. I'm learning from other people's experiences. I'm waiting for Jesus to give me a husband. But for the dudes who are in come-and-stay relationships, trying to hit on other women, trying to look for the ideal women, I suggest you sit down with your baby mama and let her go and give her that space to let you go. Because she's sitting waiting for you to come to your senses and marry her. And she's not dumb. She knows full well in the back of her mind that it's not going to happen. But she still has hope, and you're giving her hope by leading her on in the sense of cohabiting and doing all these things a husband is doing, and you're not legally her husband, sit down with her and give her the space to let you go. And tell her it's not true, I'm sorry. It will hurt. It's going to be painful. She will fight you to the death. But you'd rather tell her than spend the rest of your days fighting. And you're going to eventually hurt your child because your kids are not dumb. They notice these things. Especially when they come to that age when they start liking the opposite sex. They're going to notice. Because they're going to look up to their parents and say, oh, this is how you're supposed to be in a relationship with someone in the opposite sex. And those are generational curses you guys don't want in your family, over your family. Guys, something has got to kill. We've got to be more kind to one another. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'll really like to know what you think. Comment down below and tell me what you guys think about love, sex, and marriage. What can we do as society to change the whole narrative and mentality about what people think about these things? Comment down below. I will respond, I promise. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. Keep the conversation going. We need to talk more about these things. As church folk, we need to start helping each other out. Hey guys, we need to start helping each other out. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Until the next one, bye.